Oh, we're live. Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Oh, my goodness. Crazy, crazy stuff in the world of crypto, isn't it? Let me see. Let me get to this page here. All right, there we are.
We're live. Hey, everybody.
All right, I got to pull
How's everybody doing today?
Hold on. I got to
Goodness.
get off of YouTube.
Crazy, crazy stuff
Feedback.
in the world of crypto, isn't it?
I need some.
Let me get to this page here. All right, there we are. We're live. Hey, everybody.
All right, I got to pull.
How's everybody doing today?
Hold on. Nothing like hearing yourself, right? Let me get on my phone here, though, so I can see if people are jumping on, so we can see the comments as we do this through Zoom. So let's go to YouTube. I was on the computer. That's why I was getting the feedback of hearing myself. Let's go see if we can find ourselves on our phone, and we will turn down the volume so we don't get feedback. Ah, there I am right there. Let's open that up so we can see the chat. Hey, happy Mother's Day for all the mothers out there that are into crypto and not into crypto. Of course, we got to love moms that are into crypto a little bit more than we do. No, just kidding. Okay, well, let's jump right into it, guys. I was just finishing up a video. Normally, we would be doing stuff as well for Mother's Day, but my wife is on her way to Kansas City to help my daughter, who's having some tooth surgery done. And I'm not going to go out to eat with my mom until about 3 o'clock, so about an hour and a half from now. So I figured I would jump in here and do a quick live. Don't expect a lot of people to join me. I looked over and saw George's name, and I said George me instead of join me. Hey, George, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you there. So I just actually finished a video. You guys will see behind me a test do not buy token. I'm going to switch out the backgrounds here real quick to a background for our tokenomics. Let's do that very quickly. There we go. Now we're back to being the professor. I'll show you guys the test token. Very, very funny marketing with what's going on. I'm really excited to be here. Tomorrow at noon PST, we will begin going through 1,000 tokens on CoinMarketCap, $5 million valuation or less. The purpose is hopefully to narrow that down to between 25 and 100 tokens that then we as a community can then go vet. We'll create some videos on some comparison videos. Hopefully we'll be able to find 100 or 150 that are dead projects. So we'll be able to start creating a pump and dump list for people to avoid. So avoid pump and dump list and get that going. Guys, we are working on several projects we're really excited about. One in the NFT space, and then one with launching a new token, which we'll get you some information on that here very soon. But hey, let's share our screen and let's jump out to CoinMarketCap. I don't have it set up right now because I was on here on the YouTube. So let's go to CoinMarketCap. If you guys have been watching the videos, you know I use PooCoin a lot. This is PooCoin. This is actually test token. You'll see I do hold 396 million test tokens. I'm going to talk about that here on this call. I also did a video on it just recently, but I want to jump into it. But let's go out to CoinMarketCap. Guys, check out the freaking market cap of all the tokens, $2.4 trillion. I mean, it is on a tear. It is screaming forward. BTC 44.5%. ETH is at 18.5. Check out ETH. $3,879.24 for ETH. That's just absolutely incredible. And then of course you got BNB, which now is 660, just about 659. A lot of coins doing great. Of course, we see a little bit of a correction there on Doge, back down to 55 cents. That thing had went through the roof there for a minute. And we'll see. A lot of rumors out there about Doge. We already talked about it to see what's going to happen with it. I don't know personally what's going to happen with it. I'm not kind of into the let's go track down playlists and that type of stuff. But some people love Doge. They've got a strong community behind them, and that's the power of what they're doing, right? Community is so powerful in this space. And that's why through this YouTube channel and through the other projects and the other stuff that we're doing, our goal is to build strong community. We're actually working on projects to bring more people into the crypto sphere. I think for every person that's in the crypto that's not a billionaire, the biggest goal would be to what? Bring new and other people in. Of course, we've got the ETH gas price here at 115 GWEI. Hopefully that goes back down. It was beautiful for about a week. It was down in the 25, 30, 35, 40. It has come back up since ETH price has gone up so much. Hopefully that'll get adjusted and get back into a normal, better range from there. So tokens are doing well, guys. I'm not going to be on long today. I mainly wanted to jump on to say that tomorrow we'll start our token thing. I don't know how many, it'll take probably between 16 to 24 hours. I will do that straight, probably take a few restroom breaks, but not much other than that to do it. And we'll go through the tokens. What we'll end up doing is we'll create the video. We'll have somebody transcribe the entire video, categorize all the different tokens that we've talked about and looked at. And then, of course, we'll ask people to maybe go try some of the services. If it's a swap, maybe go try to see if your token's on the swap, see what the liquidity looks like. If it's some type of a DeFi project, or maybe it's a shopping project, or maybe it's a gaming project, maybe have some people go play the game and see if it's working well. How does it function? Kind of grade it on a scale of A to F, fail, and then start going through and seeing what it is. Because ultimately right now, there's a lot of hype to the tokens, and that's what a lot of the value is created from. But at some point, that's got to cross from the hype factor to the utility factor and fundamentals of business. Even the DAOs are businesses, right? They're the things that are created to create value and get compensated for that value. And who the compensation goes to is either employees, owners, founders, right? That type of stuff. So they still need to be functioning and running as businesses, need to have revenue in order to stay functional and stay operating in that sense. So, all right, well, let's see. Real quick, guys, let's just jump out to the gainers and losers here, and let's see what's going on over here. Oh, Safe Icarus. Safe Icarus is an interesting one. It is a deflationary token, reflection token, where they burn 97% of them. So a lot of people are trying a lot of different gimmicks on these tokens. As I was just saying about business, I think one of the big mistakes that they're making is they're not creating any resources for them to be able to go in there. This was a token that I had purchased and sold, and it went back down, and probably should have bought it again. Wow, look at that valuation, 158. Definitely, guys, by the way, this is not financial advice, educational purposes only, and entertainment. If I could juggle, I'd juggle to show you that it's entertainment, but I don't know how to juggle, so I won't be able to juggle for you. However, I will try to entertain you with some token information. So let's see what else we got going on here. Again, didn't mean to come on for too long today. Just because of the fact that it's Mother's Day. I just wanted to jump in and really go over what we're doing tomorrow. But while we're here, we might as well look at some tokens. We got Torpedo token. I don't know if anybody's a holder of Torpedo. I do hold some Torpedo, not a bunch. Normally what I do on these guys, I buy a little bit of these tokens, $20, $30 worth, $40 worth, kind of like what I would spend at, to go out to breakfast or something like that. And then, you just see what they do, and who knows, maybe one of them would moon. I got to tell you, one of the tokens that I had looked at, which was Akita Inu. I got to tell you, I was just looking at my notes. I looked at this a little while ago. And it was under $1 million market cap when I looked at it the first time around. And I don't know, the website wasn't that impressive, right? It was pretty lame. At that time, I didn't realize that if you send 50% of the tokens to Vitalik, if it's an ERC20 token, essentially you're burning them, right? When you send them to the wallet. So I read through it, and it said the total supply. It sent half them to Vitalik Buterin's wallet, and then the other 50% was locked into Uniswap. So I decided, I just about purchased it, decided not to. And of course, that was right, I believe it was just below or just over $1 million, and now it's got a $612 million market cap. So just craziness right there. Now it's probably half of that, right? Because 50 billion were burned and you do it. So it's really about a 300. But if it was 1.2, it was half of that anyway. So you're talking like a 500xer right there. The good part is these are not gone. And that is why am I talking about this? Because tomorrow we're going to go through, we're going to look at this. The key is I looked at this token, took my eye off of it, did not continue to follow it to see if the Telegram was growing, if the Twitter was growing, if all that stuff. And if there would have been a community of us keeping an eye on this, we might have not gotten in at 1 million or 1.5 million, but maybe at 3 or 4, because we would have seen that it was taking off. Also, too, is we could have put the calculation together. Dogecoin was booming. So then that means that the other meme coins would more than likely boom. And Akita, Shiba, all of these pretty much prove that with Doge, so did all these others boom. I mean, this thing has gone tremendously to a $5 billion market cap. This is up hundreds of percent in the last few days. Kisha as well, which is another meme coin. You look at the numbers there. Guys, this was a $30 million market cap 3 days ago. It's 180. Again, possibly with burns and stuff. These are not completely accurate, but fully diluted. Check out the volume up 107%, $29 million a day in 24-hour volume. It's up 92. So again, these are all being pulled up because of Dogecoin and what it's doing. People are going, oh my goodness, I missed Doge. Maybe these next memes will do it. And of course they are, because of the fact that they're getting pulled up. All right, let's jump back here. Let's go see what's recently added. That sounds like good. If anybody would like for me to look at a token, I'd love to look at it for them. But if not, we're just going to jump in. Maybe 5 minutes, guys, and then we'll be done. Pixel's interesting project here. They're doing some cool stuff. Bonfire, guys, this is one that we purchased before it went on to CoinMarketCap. We went on to PooCoin, found this one on PooCoin and purchased it. It has gone through the roof. When we initially purchased it, it was about a $30 million market cap. This is 608, of course, that's fully diluted with the full quadrillion. It only has 625 billion or trillion out there. So it's really about a 300 something million dollar market cap. But this thing has just gone through the roof on that side of it. So these things are just being crazy and just I got to tell you, it's just crazy, right? What's going on in the marketplace? What is? And I got to tell you, one of the keys to this is finding good projects. Because let's say that the bubble bursts in a month or 3 weeks or 2 weeks or tomorrow. If you've purchased good projects with good people behind them, eventually they'll come back. Perfect example, 2018, Tron, we'll use as an example. It's one of the ones I know. I had purchased some of it. It went up to 28 cents, sold out of it. It came all the way back down, bought back into it in the 2-3 cents range. It stayed there for a long time. Now it's back up to 15 cents. It took 3 years, but even 500% return over 3 years is actually a pretty phenomenal return, right? In the scope of things. And I don't think the next bear market, personally myself, will be as long as this one is, because at that time they were talking about the utility of the blockchain. The utility of the blockchain is actually being implemented today. But again, we as people always go overboard with everything. And so we'll go overboard and push this as high as possible. I don't know what this Kosi Unu is. It looks like it's another meme coin here. I got to tell you guys, I wouldn't have done meme coins, 3-4 months ago. But people enjoy them. They like them. And again, community creates value. And then what the founders do of that, the people that are controlling it or running it, even if it's a community based, right? There's people that are operating the day-to-day sides of these things. This is Corgi and Shiba Inu. So it's 2 dogs. They figured 1 dog wasn't enough. So we'll add 2 dogs into it. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway, this is the first time I've looked at it. They've got the tokenomics here of what they're doing. It is on Uniswap, so it is an ERC20 token. With these deflationary guys, even though a lot of these are doing well in the ERC20, I personally prefer to buy the ones in PancakeSwap that are the BEP20 tokens. So Binance Smart Chain fees are lower on these deflationaries. You're already going to pay a tax on them. So to pay a gas fee of, to buy them. Now, some of them though, if you do want to get the ERC21s, you can get them on Gate, right? So you can go and get Shiba on Gate, Akita on Gate. You can get Safe Mars on Gate. You can get Safe Moon on Gate. So a lot of them are starting to go to the centralized exchanges for you to be able to go get those and get the deflationary coins. I don't own Corgi and Shiba Inu, so I don't own this token. I guess it's Koshi Inu. So Koshi is the token. It's up too high for me to even think about doing anything with it at this point, right? It would definitely have to have a correction and come down and figure it out. As you can see, this thing just skyrocketed. It came down with a correction, went back up, and it seems to be coming back down a little bit more there. I don't know what the market cap is. Actually, to find that, we would probably have to go out to Etherscan. Of course, we'd have to look at the tokenomics of it, see did they burn any initial tokens? Is this the actual? It looks like it's 1 quadrillion tokens that are out there times the price. It doesn't have a calculation here yet. It's too early for them to be able to do that. But of course, we could always find it. I do not see that they have a wall. Let's see, holders. Let's go to holders. Let's see if they burned any tokens here. I'll kind of point that out. They have a burn address. They burned 177 trillion of them. So of course that would bring down the supply, bring down the market cap on it. They've got Uniswap V2, Koshi. They haven't moved it over yet, but they do have a substantial amount of them on Uniswap in the LP. I don't know if they're burning the LP or what they're doing there. We've got, so that's some good stuff there. Anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a day. Thanks for joining me. I just bought Bonfire 2 days ago. You're up, Christina. You're a genius. You hit it out of the park, right? If you bought Bonfire 2 days ago, you probably bought it 100, 110, 120 $1 million market cap. It's up 300. You're up 300%. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Excellent, guys. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day for today, guys. I'm going to see you guys for a long time tomorrow, right? So tomorrow is the day I am going to be on for, we'll stream for 8 hours at a time, probably 2 or 3 blocks at 8 hours at a time, because you could stream indefinitely, but YouTube will only show it for 8 hours, and then they'll stop showing it. Well, you won't be able to see it. So we'll stop the stream, restart the stream, and then do that. We might be able to get it done in 2 times, so 16 hours, but I'm kind of banking on at least 24 and maybe even 32 hours to get through 1,000 tokens and begin the process for us to find, a lot of gems. So our goal, or my goal, is to get you guys involved and for us to find 24 to 36 real projects, low market cap right now, with a great team behind it that has a high potential to succeed. If we can do that, and let's say we find 24, and even if you put in $10 or $20 per token, very affordable, right? 240 to 480 bucks. If we can find the ones that are going to 10x, 50x, 100x, 500x, and 1000x. So we find something at $1 million, 1000x is only $1 billion market. And when I say only, there's a lot of tokens, over 100 of them right now with over $1 billion market cap. So there's absolutely the possibility. And if we find real projects, there's a good possibility that eventually there'll be 300 or 400 companies in that $1 billion mark. And at that point, imagine putting $10 in and having that become $10,000 over the next 6 months, year, 2 years, 3 years. And I think together we can do that as a community, because not only do we find the project, then we can go out and promote and talk about the project to people that we know, because we've done the homework to have an idea. We've used the service, we've vetted the founders, we've had people, keeping an eye on it. We're watching the social media grow. We're watching them stick around. So all that good stuff that we'll be able to do. Hey, Jeff, how you doing, buddy? Jeff just joined us there. And Christina gave us thumbs up on her Bonfire purchase. She was excited about that one. Let's see. So participate in these. No, Jeff, there are deflationary reflection tokens on both Pancake Swap and on Uniswap. So they're both ERC20 and BEP20 tokens. The key is that there's a tax put on top of it. Usually the ERC20s are doing 1 or 2 or 3% reflection because of the processing fees on it. And guys, I have nothing against Ethereum, right? I own Ethereum. I love Ethereum. I think it's got a future. I just don't love paying, 40 and 50, 60, 70, $80 fees in order to purchase a token when I can go do it on Binance. I wish ERC20 was the price of the Binance Smart Chain, right? 16, 17, 18 cents a transaction. Oh my goodness, would we be having a great time purchasing it? Usually I wait for ERC20 tokens to go to a centralized exchange, where the reason Pancake Swap allows me to buy the tokens before they get to a centralized exchange, which gives me the possibility to make a better return because I can buy them earlier because I'm not paying the crazy fees. I did buy a lot of ERC20 tokens, and it's frustrating when you go and buy a token. Let's say you buy $500 worth, you paid $40, $50 to buy it in a gas tax. And then let's say it goes down a little bit and you can't hold it for as long as you want to, because sometimes you're gonna have to hold these tokens for 3, 6 months, a year, year and a half, right? For them to get the project moved forward and go from there. I think a lot of people think, oh, I'm going to buy this today and tomorrow it's going to go up 300%. It's definitely not going to do that with all the tokens. If it does that, it's going to get overheated and it's just going to blow apart. Let's see. Someone put a message. Hey guys, I bought 1 BNB of Bonfire about 10 days ago. Just took my initial 1 BNB out and still have 4. Yeah, no, Bonfire, guys, it's been on fire. That is for sure. It is just cranking away. So I would have to say that it's definitely a one to keep an eye on. I put a small amount into Bonfire a week ago. Yeah, guys, and we bought Bonfire. I believe the market cap was right around 30 million. And of course, it's 10x from there. So that's been absolutely phenomenal. They've got a plan. They've got stuff moving forward. They did their first white paper. They replaced the white paper. Group of young guys that are getting in there and making some stuff happen. So definitely a huge amount of potential with Bonfire. It could be the next Safe Moon. I'm not going to say it will be because I don't know. I don't think anybody knows, because Safe Moon was just like crazy. I mean, who would have ever thought it would go over $1 billion, then 2 billion, 3 billion. I think it's about 80 days old, and it's in the $5-6 billion range right now in market cap. Bonfire still early and young, actually. Bonfire was started, I believe, April 18th, I believe, is the day that it started. So it's not even 30 days old yet. It just recently went on CoinMarketCap. That's one of the reasons why I was talking about finding some tokens through PooCoin before they get to CoinMarketCap, because normally when they hit there, they get that huge exposure. A lot of people don't know about PooCoin. If you don't, it's an early indicator on at least the Binance Smart Chain tokens, not on Ethereum, but on Binance Smart Chain. So let's see. Well, guys, I'm going to say thank you for joining us today. We're going to be doing more of these lives tomorrow noon. We're going through 1,000 tokens. We'll go through all different types of tokens, gaming tokens, all that type of stuff, and run through. And yeah, Simon Howard, people are missing out on. Yes, I miss GMR, guys. I got to tell you, that is a token that just screamed up there. Matter of fact, we can go to PooCoin. I don't believe GMR is on there. I did see GMR and I couldn't find their website right away. I did eventually find their website. This is one that's already gone to a $254 million market cap. I did find their website. I wish they would have had their link for their website here, guys, because normally I don't buy tokens that don't have a website up. They did not have it here, but then I went on here to just today or yesterday. They have the Sniper Watch here if you own their token, and did find their website. They're a gaming platform that is doing a reflection token, deflationary, I believe, deflationary and reflection. But it has literally blown up GMR. Actually, let's go to trending here. I'll pull this up real quick and have you guys take a look at it. Again, I'm not guessing whether a token is at its top or not at its top. I don't know. I don't know if anybody can tell you for sure. These tokens, even if somebody reads the charts, there's not enough data to even know what these are going to do. It's really going to come down to the team execution and what they're doing. Is they burnt 58%, so their wallets are pretty large. Yeah, that is a problem with it, guys. So, and I'll show you on PooCoin where it talks about this. What these guys do when they burn a lot of tokens, 50%, 60%, if they take their tokens ahead of time, it's kind of a, I don't want to say a game, right? It's a way of doing it. So, let's say the dev team takes 10% of the tokens, say, oh, we only took 10%. But if they burn half the tokens, then they really took 20% of the tokens. So it gives them a lot of tokens. That was a great point out right there. And I'll show you where they talk about that on PooCoin as well. This is their gamer vault. I don't know. I haven't been able to find how much when this project is going to last. Right now, it's a pretty website with pretty graphics and a lot of stuff on it. I don't know, though, where it's at. This has only been up a few days. And again, it's already at a $200 and something market cap. So this might be one at that valuation. Might need to wait till they actually launch a project. Again, I'm not giving advice here, guys, just some thoughts on it. But I do want to go here real quick, guys. If we go to charts, let's pull up a coin here. Let's pull up Moonstar here, just any token. We can come in here and go to rug pull right here, rug check. PooCoin's a great one for giving you some pointers. And they talk about here, in the middle here, did they burn 50% of the supply instantly after the initial supply was minted? If so, all of their other wallets percentages holdings are actually double what they say in BS scan. Burning a large amount of the initial supply before launch is usually a trick to mislead people into thinking a 20% holder is a 10% holder. Some projects even shill the burn, So it goes through here. So there is great information. There's some great education on here. You guys can learn about the LP, whether it's locked. You can look at and see how many holders they have. Just a ton of information that you can learn. As I said, I wasn't going to stay on very long today, guys. Just wanted to jump in here. Yeah, I would say too, Howard. Yeah, wait for a dip and then purchase in. I would also too, and maybe Simon, maybe where they're at in the development stage of the token. Do they have a product that they've launched at this point? Are they going to launch? Are they going to launch in 3 months, 6 months? It would be interesting to know if they just have pretty artwork that they've designed or if they already have built the platform. I know in the gaming space, guys, there's been 3 or 4 projects I've purchased and they've taken a long time to develop, right? They're 3, 4, 5 months down the road. They're still in that development phase. So in that gaming space, you want to make sure that they've at least built some infrastructure in place in order for it to materialize and go from there. So it'd be interesting to know that. Anyway, guys, hopefully you'll join us. I don't expect anybody to join me for the whole 24 hours. It's going to be a long time of going through stuff. I am going to fast through it, so I'm going to do a water fast so I don't have to stop and eat. That would be just obnoxious, me eating and trying to do tokens for you guys. And I do a fast occasionally anyway for health purposes. But we're going to jump in and go through 1,000 tokens. We will create lists off of it, so you don't have to stay and watch the whole 1,000. We'll narrow them down to lists, go through, figure out the dead tokens, the ones that the websites don't work or all the social media. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining me today on Mother's Day. Looking forward to creating some more content. I did do a video, which will post tomorrow on the do not buy token. Oh, I said I was going to point that out. I got to tell you guys now, hopefully this language doesn't offend anybody, but I love this video. These guys have done some brilliant marketing on test, do not buy. So essentially you tell somebody not to do something they want to do anyway. And I created a video on this. You guys got to watch this video because it is an absolute cracker.
Hi guys, it is I, Frapper, the accidental creator of the test token, which I need to tell people not to buy. You see, we're a serious company with a great team building products to make the DeFi ecosystem easier for everyone. I was just testing out some smart contract ideas before deploying to production and lost the keys. It was never supposed to be a thing. Don't make this worse for me. It would be a lot easier if no one else bought the token.
Frappo, they bought again.
God damn it!
We should make a sticker to tell people not to buy it.
Martin, why don't you track those assholes computers and burn them?
We can't. We are a serious company.
But Valerio is gonna believe we are a serious company if we can't stop anyone from buying it. No, fuck, look at the chart. Look, there are a lot of fools. They just don't listen.
Seriously, guys, why don't you just stop?
So anyway, guys, you can check out their website. It's funny marketing. If your meme coin is supposed to be funny. Now, there is a serious project behind this. You can see it in the video when we have it done. What's the best return that I've gotten on a token so far? So the best return was Theta. I bought it a few years ago. I spent $70 on Theta. And today, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. So, but it was during the last boom. They had just launched it. I bought, like I said, a small amount of it, and that thing has just gone. Of course, that was when Theta was in the millions of dollar market cap, and now, of course, it's in the. I believe it's over 10 billion right now for Theta. So Theta's been my best in this recent run. It's been a token called MTV, which is multi-back. Bought that down in the few million, and recently it had went up to as high as $100 million market cap. So that was another 100xer right there. That we've done there. But again, tomorrow, that's what tomorrow's for. I want to find, guys, I'm passionate about this. I want to find the B&Bs, right? I mean, at one point you could buy B&B for a few bucks, and now it's $600 something. I want to find my Bitcoin where I can go, and I want to help you guys find your Bitcoin if you didn't get in Bitcoin when it was pennies, right? Or Ethereum. I know I didn't go buy, take at 30 cents a piece, go buy 100,000 Ethereum, and today, it's a fortune. So that's what I want to find as a community, us as a group, is find that token, those tokens, not just one, multiple tokens that we can all get involved with once we do our research, of course, because I'm not a financial advisor, but come together as a group, find these tokens, and then share them with other people and have our friends get in and make their 20 and 30 and 40 and 50 X's and 100 X's, and then, work with teams that are building and developing great projects. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. Everybody have a great rest of your Mother's Day, and we'll see you tomorrow at